Hey everyone, Worthlot here, and in this video we're going to be talking about the brand new Roblox Fix Out update. So in this update they have introduced a new portion of the map they have added, which is something they don't do very often. So this part of the map, you're meant to be testing your top speed out, especially with the brand new remaps where you can add speed limit as well. They have also added a brand new V10 5.2 litre engine, which I'm sure the entire community has been waiting ages for. Cars such as the BMW M5 E60 and the Audi R6 C6 that are meant to have V10 engines can now have them. So that makes these cars even more realistic and of course even faster. So in total, this new engine swap with all the parts, it costs around 70,000, I think a little bit more than that, which is now the most expensive engine swap in this game, which is quite expected. It is the best engine pretty much. I can't wait to start engine swapping my cars to push them to their maximum potential. So let's now talk about the insanely rare auction cars that they have added to the game. So the first one we're talking about is the extremely rare kart, which is just a go-kart really, and it is 0.01%, which is of course insanely rare. As you might imagine, it is trading for insane money on the secondary market, going for upwards of 15-20 million, which is absolutely insane. So by the looks of it, it has an exposed engine in the back, which is absolutely wild, and I know people are going to be putting that new V10 in there, which is going to look so crazy. If you're lucky enough to get your hands on this car, I recommend selling it on the secondary market almost immediately, because people do speculate the fact that it's going to drop in value soon, just so I think get it while it's still super popular and when everyone has their eyes on it. So the next car we're going to be talking about is the Matsu Lancer 4x4. So I assume by the name it's a Mitsubishi Lancer, but looking at the picture it looks literally nothing like it, except like the bonnet and the back, but other than that it just looks crazy. I don't exactly know which car it's based off, but it looks like something like a rally car that you'd see racing in a Dakar race or something. It does look very nice and it's very rare as well, 0.05%. I assume this car's also going like upwards of $1 million if not more, and yeah, it's a really cool car. It's quite a different car they've introduced to this game. So the third auction car that they have added is the Holder NSX, which of course is based on the iconic Honda NSX. I think this car needs no explanation. I think everyone knows what this looks like, and I'm sure so many people want this car. At 0.04%, of course, it is very hard to get, and if you pull this in the auction you are very lucky. I really like the pop-out lights in this car, and of course the sporty look. So moving on, we're going to be talking about the brand new junkyard cars that have been added to this game. So the first junkyard car I want to talk about is the Dogo Carrega, which is based on the Dodge Charger from 1970. A nice classic American muscle car with the exposed intake as well on the hood. It just looks crazy, and it also reminds me of when they had the Dodge Challenger, I believe, for 0.05%, and that car was super rare when it came out. So it's kind of like a similar thing here, except this one is even rarer than 0.05% as it is 0.02%. Insanely rare. So yeah, if you get this, you're quite lucky. I'm sure it's going for lots in the secondary market. Then we got the Volkswagen Brasilia, which is based on the Volkswagen Brasilia, I believe. It is at 0.3% rarity, which is quite rare. It looks quite nice here, all done up. I think it is an acquired taste though, since it's a very old and classic car. It might only appeal to some people, not everyone. And I think it would perform okay in the market, maybe around just now as soon as it's released, but I could see a drop off later on. Next is the 4Party, which is based on the Ford Fiesta. So of course, Fiesta got changed for Party, it kind of means the same thing. But yeah, I actually think this car is really cool. It might not appeal to most people as it just looks like a boring hatchback they can see on the street, but I do like the sporty look. But there's not a whole lot to be said about this car, like as you know, most of you have probably seen this in real life as well many times. It is 6% in the junkyard, and I think it's a nice little hot hatch. Next is the Fiat 126P, which is based on the Fiat 126. A very classic Fiat car that looks very nice, in my opinion. And yeah, it's quite interesting looking car, two-door, and very small. I think it's a very interesting car for sure. And it's very rare at 0.2%. I think this car would be a very interesting one that you can engine swap or something and make it a little pocket rocket. That would be quite funny. Next up is the Renault Megane, which is based on the Renault Megane, specifically the R26 version, which is quite old. I'd say this car is similar to the 4Party, the Fiesta, as it's just a pretty ordinary looking hatchback, but I'm sure there's some people out there who really like this car. A nice 4-door hatch, and it's at 5%, which is, I'd say, relatively rare. So then we have the Peugeot 200 E5, which I believe is based on the Peugeot 205, another classic car. At 25% rarity, I think it's basically just a regular junkyard car that I can find, and it also, to be honest, looks like it. If you would like to have one personally, I guess it's something I can maybe engine swap and remap. It would be quite funny to see an unexpected car like this go super fast. So lastly, we have the Ford Focado, which is based on the Ford Focus. But to be honest, there hasn't actually been any photos I found of this car, which leads me to believe that the devs might have forgotten to add this car. Maybe they had added the Ford Fiesta and just forgot to add the Focus as well. But I think it would be a really cool car to see in the game, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who like these type of cars as well. A cool rally style drift car, I suppose. So that's this latest Fix It Up update covered. Hopefully this video helped and gave you an insight on what some of these cars look like, and hopefully make some decisions on what you want to buy, what you want to sell as well. And yeah, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one.